everything comes together. I haven't recording much of it, but I figure I might as well throw on on the YouTubes the last little stream highlight. Human presence detected within Area Zero, or within Zero. I always call it Area Zero, Zero Lab, Lab Zero. Deactivating sleep mode. Hello. Thank you for coming. Rawr. No, back to your ball. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. You're right on Flood Area Zero because it lost the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Turo. Who are you? I'm an artificial intelligence the professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I'm an AI-powered robot. The rogue professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. That's why he threw him in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time it was created, from the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. The reason I asked for you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. Truly great relief that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What is AI? Artificial intelligence created by a human. Computer draws on knowledge. Typically, thoughts and actions. The results are expressed in a mechanical body, which is built to resemble the professor in every way. Man does not, in fact, possess the knowledge develops as just sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up Area Zero have made such a thing possible here. That's also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What happened to the real professor? Explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research lab, his physical body received courageous injuries and left him unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son Arvin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. What is this time machine? Time machine is a device that the original creator and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to different points in the timeline and catches them there. It can then draw them back here to the present. When it was alive, Professor Turo had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. What you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continued to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. What is it that you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future. And this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. We're going to see Pokemon that appear to break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Eventually break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. When they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the Professor, and yet I cannot seem to find logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of endings would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original Professor had ever devised. You become a formidable trainer. Use that strength you've gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. I appreciate your willingness to help. We've reached the lowest level. Behold. This is a time machine we perfected using the power of terrestrial phenomenon. To stop the time machine, you'll need to use the Professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet Book. It was very like the Professor to put the final key he would need in that book, of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Violet Book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. There's just one issue. If you try to stop the time machine, I'll most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by system programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I'll have no... I'll become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They're built upon the analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet Book upon the pedestal. Alright, let's go. ID confirmed. Professor Turo. Access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overwritten. Reinitializing. It's up to you now. AI Turo switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Please defeat me. At last. At last my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. AI Turo has initiated a battle. AI Turo sends out Iron Moth. I don't know who you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. I think Sonic is best here. Discharge. Okay. This is the power of distant future holds. Splendid, isn't it? Now, this is interesting, child. Do you actually know future Pokemon weaknesses? That was the fire poison just speed. Now it's rock electric. We can just keep out the same Pokemon and just go for another drill run. We should outspeed. It's setting out because it has some super effective move, but I think we can outspeed and kill. Likely has Earthquake, but quite effective. So yeah, that's a rock electric type. Iron Hands, this is fighting electric. We'll send in Daisy. Pretty much just because I could go for another drill run, but if I can keep Sonic good, that'd be great, and this is the only other time I think I will really use Daisy. Fake out. Sure. Not gonna do much because of leftovers. We got the attack drop, which is great. That was Iron Head. Luckily, attack drop plus natural tankiness. Do you imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal with human brain? With your human brain? Iron Head, more damage. Daisy should be fine. Lefties. Trailblaze just so we can get the speed up for whatever's next. Iron Jugulus, that's Dark Flying? We can probably Little Mac Thunderfang or Outrage. I believe it's Dark Flying. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about it because I never used it, because it's worse than normal Hydreigon. Yep, it's gonna hit with Air Slash. I'm gonna hit with Thunderfang. Iron Bundle. We're going to keep current Pokemon so we can Thunderfang again. Pretty sure that can be enough to kill. That's enough to kill Little Mac. Alright, who else would be effective? Ah, Sonic, right. Because the ice type. Come on, just Stone Edge. Water Pulse. Oh, Jesus, faster Sonic? Okay, Sonic lived. Stone Edge. It missed. We can Excel Rock and do some good shit. But what Water Pulse is gonna kill him. Okay, we're on to the second to last Pokemon, so we should be. This thing is second to last, right? Anyway, Trailblaze. Daisy should be tanking up to take a hit or two. Yeah, second to last, okay. Snowscape, okay, just setting up snow. That gives it a defense buff. But lefties should ensure we can survive a hit. Trailblaze. All you need to do is survive one hit and we're good. Nope, escape again. Okay. Or we'll just let Daisy heal up. With that plus 3 speed. We'll just stick with it for now. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of your winning is 0. Movement Iron Valiant. A fairy fighting type. With booster drive for the extra 25% attack. Okay. We can get a play rough. If we can survive a hit, then we should be good. Poison. Oh, no, poison jab. Oh my god, we lived. Oh my god, we lived. If that Delibird had done any action, we would not be this far. But as long as this play rough hits, it missed. 10%. 10% chance to miss. We're doing good. Guess we'll go Ganondorf. And Flamethrower. Brick Break. That kills. We might have just lost because of that. Because of that 10% play roughness. Psycho Cut. Oh my god, I forgot about how tanky Kincaid is. Man, we are golden. Defeated AI Turo. Impossible. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally... He has finally been stopped. You're not really my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry, you were alone so long, Arvin. Dad? Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Well, what's going on now? Is another armored Pokemon on its way? It cannot be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What was keeping the time machine all the professor truly cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered with Turo ID. Wait, what? Program initializing. Gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. AI turret disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initialized. You're not getting in my way. You were challenged by AI turret. You've been challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. Paradise Protection Protocol sent out Miraidon. You can't battle without Pokemon on the field. It's true, our Pokeballs don't work. How are we even supposed to battle? Yeah, some crazy electrical signal is jamming our Pokeballs. I can't even get them open. Luckily, Miraidon was Professor Turo's Pokemon that we just got to use. Miraidon turn the ground to electric terrain. Electric terrain to energize futurized energy. Slow power gem. Use taunt so we can't use Endure. It changed into its battle form. Let's go, Miraidon, you got this. Go Electro Drift. We'll fall here within this Garden of Paradise and achieve nothing in the end. I Vector, but I had to, I had to show it off. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Alright, I was charging power. Special defense rose. Power jump again, set for a decent chunk. Shook off his taunt. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there. The data says that I'm superior. Fall and become the foundation upon which my dreams may be built. Toughed out so you wouldn't feel sad. Took a hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Special attack sharply rose. We're opposing Miraidon must recharge. Oh man, can we really not pull off the win here? This does not look good. Hey, your terribly glowing. Trash slides and finish this off. Attack rose. Defense rose. Special attack rose. Special defense rose. Speed rose. Now a Terra, a +3 Terra Blast. Dragon Terra type against the Dragon Electric starter, or main dragon. Also, as I've learned, you physically cannot lose this battle. Even if you don't go for the Terrestrialized Terra Blast, the game will take over and force you into it. You also force the Miraidon to recharge for multiple turns if you haven't done enough damage. You physically can't lose this fight. defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. You did it. It's not going berserk anymore? How? How very astounding. To think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome. Even for even AI processing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead prove your worthiness. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter the challenge of a future may await you, I believe you'll be capable of walking whatever path you choose for yourself now, with pride. Thank you. I thank all of your children. But I'm afraid the time machine cannot be put completely to a stop so long as I am here. It appears I am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I'm sorry. I know when I was watching all of you on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The way that you came together, worked in the league with your fellows and caring for them. The way you sought out strength to do better for yourself, throw all into battles. The way you faced down even the greatest enemies to save those which you loved. The way you never ceased to seek nor fight for a treasure all of your own. And the way you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure, above all else. No, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I made a decision. I'll use the time machine to journey into the world of the future that I have dreamed of. What, you can't just leave now, right when we finally reach you? I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see the future world for myself. This is what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure. Arvin, I'm sorry for keeping the truth for you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't. You can't just go and say things like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arvin, Maridon, Lincoln is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. How could you just go, Dad? Arvin, are you okay, buddy? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but I said my name, using his voice, and wearing his face. Even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? So Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. I guess Maridon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is it? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm going to die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. You all just saved all Paldea. That's right, both did amazing, thank you. Yeah, that's my blood for you. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everybody. Let's make our way home. Is the game gonna load? Hello? There we go. Okay, everybody listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, not you too. Yeah, stop being depressive. I know your dad just committed suicide, or your robo-dad, because your real dad's already dead, but like, stop being so sad. It's been like 3 minutes.